This traditional-looking school building is not at all conventional. Located just inside the Beltway near Tyson's Corner, Pimmit Hills Alternative High School offers an array of students the chance to succeed academically. For many students, this school offers a chance at beginning to realize the American dream.
An alternative high school is an environment where students can enroll at any time during the year, but more importantly, we provide a caring, a flexible opportunity for students to get the information that they need, get the education that they need in order to matriculate into the mainstream society. Here at Pimmit Hills High School, where we have about 450 students, these individuals also have an opportunity to work in such a small environment that they get the individual help and the individual care that they would not normally be able to get in a regular high school.
Although the majority of the student population here is between 16 and 20 years of age, there are many students in their mid to late 20s and some even older. Last year, a 53-year-old fulfilled one of his American dreams and graduated. He was the oldest person to ever graduate from Pimmit.
Adult students are required to pay a maximum fee of $520, and anything under that is done on a sliding scale, so that a student's income would be assessed, and based on that income they could pay either 10%, 20%, or 30% respectively. And so the greatest number would be $520 that any adult student would pay. There are 4 ways that you can arrive at Pimmit Hills High School. One of them is that a student would be a concurrent student who wants to come into Pimmit and pick up some extra credits. Another way would be that a student is referred to Pimmit by his or her base school. A third way would be that a student is administratively placed here at Pimmit, and that would be done certainly by our school board. And then the final way would be that a student is an adult education student.
Did they have the power to regulate international trade with other countries? No. Do you know what Britain did after the American Revolution? I teach U.S. Virginia history. I started teaching at Pimmit in 1990. I came on just teaching part-time hourly. So the problem with the Articles of Confederation, this is not a school for bad kids. These kids are not bad. These are wonderful kids. And these are kids who want to learn. They are kids who do have a reason for being here. I think the only thing that's really typical of Pimmit students is that there has been something in their lives that has interrupted them and caused them to need to have an alternative. These are students who have goals that they are pursuing. One young man I have as a student right now, Edgar Guerrera, is 25 years old. He is a young married man who came to this country from Ecuador. His education, he went to high school in Ecuador and was a serious student always, but his education was interrupted in the 11th grade in Ecuador and he wasn't able to finish high school there. He was married and moved to the United States. It took him a little while to get back to going to school because his wife was having a baby and he was working. His dream is to go on to college, either to George Mason or to Virginia Tech. His brother is already going to George Mason and is his role model. So it's a great ambition of his to move ahead and to be able to get out of high school and to continue.
It's very hard, but when you want to accomplish something, when you have a goal and you're focused and you are dedicated to that goal, you go through whatever it's on your way. I mean, it's your future. It's my future. So even though it's hard, I'm trying to do my best.
Another student rising to the challenges at Pimmit is Michelle Hogan. Michelle has lived in 3 major cities in the last 4 years and because of the many school transfers has ended up woefully short of academic credits.
She was told that she ought to just go ahead and get a GED because she was not going to be able to finish high school. Well, she's going to finish high school, and she will be graduating from Pimmit. And she takes classes day and night, and she is passionate about completing them and doing well.
I love this school. Honest to God, I never really cared too much for school, but Pimmit has given me an opportunity to learn and to progress. So I love it because it's given me an opportunity to get caught up into my right grade and to learn the things that I didn't know. And it also lets you balance home with your school because the classes operate the way that they do. You can come and take 4 classes during the day and then leave and go to work afterwards, or go take care of your family, whichever one you prefer.
Okay, hold on. You agree?
The way classes at Pimmit operate is called a 4x4 block schedule. 4 90-minute classes are offered daily, once during the day and again in the evening. Each class covers a year's worth of material in a semester, allowing students to earn their credits more quickly.
When I first came to Pimmit, I only had 7 credits, which, is 22 credits. It takes 22 to graduate. And I have basically done that within a year. I attended February 2000. I just began February 2001 this year. And hopefully we'll be graduating in 2002, February.
And Michelle is determined. She is not just going to graduate from high school. She's going to graduate from college too. And I know that she will. And I'm looking forward to being at her high school graduation.
When students graduate from Pimmit, they have completed the exact same standards of learning-based instruction and earned the same standard Fairfax County High School diploma received by students at other Fairfax County high schools. And for the graduates of Pimmit Hills High School, this opportunity is the American dream come true.
That opportunity that Pimmit gives, it's for me, it's been like such a precious opportunity to be. It's like my first step to build my future in this country, and I consider it that way.
It's part of mine. I would hope it's part of everyone, because when you look around and the different opportunities and choices there are to make and the wonderful things that there are in life, education has always been the key.
The American dream is, from my perspective, an opportunity for every individual to get an education in the United States of America, whether that individual comes into our school because of economic and political, social adversity, or whether that individual selects to be in an alternative high school. It is truly the American dream here at Pimmit because students have an opportunity to realize that dream through the kind of flexibility that we offer.
It's really a God's given gift, to be able to learn. So I think it is the American dream.